Timmy buys a jacket marked at $130 during a 15% off sale. How much does Timmy pay for the jacket? Now, one way of doing this is to work out 15% of 130 and then take that away from 130. Another way of doing it is to say, if you're not going to pay 15%, that means that you've got to pay 85%. So 15% is taken off of the 100%, you've got to pay 85%. So the amount he pays is 85% of 130. So that's 85 over 100. Just think once again about the logic of this. Normal price is 100%, 15% off, so you pay 85%. Multiply that by 130, and the price is 110.50. Casper works at the store. He purchases the same jacket during the sale, but as a staff member, he is entitled to an extra 10% off the sale price. How much does Casper pay for the jacket? Well, the sale price we know is 110.50. He's getting 10% off, so he's going to pay 90% of that price. So 90 over 100 multiplied by the 110.50. Let's see what that comes to. So last answer multiplied by 90 over 100 gives us 99.45. Ollie buys the same jacket later. He gets 25% off. Does Ollie pay the same for the jacket as Casper? So if he gets 25% off, he pays 75% of the price. So 75 over 100 multiplied by 130. So that's 75 over 100 multiplied by 130 gives us 97.50, which we'll note is not the same price. So it's not the same price. Now, it's reasonably obvious why it is. It's because this 10% here came off of an already reduced price. So taking off 15% and then taking off 10% of the reduced price is not the same as taking off 25%. Jasper works at a store that has a 10% sale and gives staff a 15% discount. If he buys an item marked at $130, does he pay the same as Casper? So we have this time a 10% sale, which means you'd pay 90% of the price. Then staff get a 15% discount, so they need to pay 85% of that price. And of course the price itself was 130. So let's calculate this. So that's 90 over 100 multiplied by 85 over 100 and multiply that by 130. That gives us 99.45, which is the same. So if you take off 15% and then take off 10% of the reduced price, that's the same as taking off 10% and then taking off 15% of the reduced price. So those are the same.